Hi, this is John from Grape 3D. Today we're going to have an unboxing day. So I have all these packages that have been sitting around for a month or two, and I have to get through them, open them up. Hi, this is John from Grape 3D. Today we're going to have an unboxing day. One second here. All these. All right, so I had YouTube in the background so I could share the stream link, and it decided to start playing. So. So I have all these packages. I'm going to start going through them, and I think I have a few upgrades for some printers in here too, and I might do a upgrade on a printer, but I'll probably start that as a separate stream. But first, I just want to go through. Let me bring up this other camera. I am doing this Toys for Tot print. This is IC3D puts this together every year. And the model chosen this year are some Flexi Sharks, Flexi Lizard, and the Octopus, of course. So I have this box I've been printing. I'm about probably about 4 rolls in of filament. IC3D provides the filament, and they select the models that are going to be used that are submitted by the community. And they do this every year. I think there's a year or two for it, but it's been a great experience. I do like printing these, and I like knowing that these are going, to some children who could enjoy some 3D printed toys. So that's very exciting for me. So I hope to finish up. I'm going to finish 6 rolls of filament and get that shipped out, and I think I have to have it shipped by Friday. So I think I'm on track right now. So it's good. Let's go ahead and get started on this Boxing Day thing. I have a lot of packages here. Let's see. I have the brand new Profi Box Mini. I have a package from Zyltech. I have a whole bunch of Amazon stuff. And then I have a lot of little maker boxes and whatnot. So a lot of stuff to go through today. I'm probably going to start with the package from Zyltech. Zyltech sent me a package of filament samples, I believe, right before EARF, and I've been printing all these filament samples I've received at EARF and around EARF, and I haven't gotten to their package yet, so I do apologize. So let's go ahead and see. I think it's this one. Nope, that one's a Proto pasta package. All right, here we go. So this one's from Zyltech, and we're just going to check out these filaments and see what this is all about. So there we go. Look at all this. They did send me all these filament samples for free. And it looks like they sent me some stickers here. So what I'll probably do is I do a lot of 3D printing nights. So I'm going to hand these out to everybody at 3D printing night. If you are in Maryland, feel free to attend. So here we have a glitter PLA. You know what? I'm going to open these because I'll be printing these probably this week. So they'll be fine for a little bit here. So let's go ahead and get these opened so we can see this filament more appropriately. All right. So this is a nice little glitter PLA. That's awesome there. And let me make sure I'm on the right chat here too. I guess that's the right chat. Weird. StreamYard used to have this private chat. Oh, I see it. Okay, so they just moved some things around on StreamYard for me. So yeah, it's a really cool glittery silver. I'll have to get the official names from Zyltech. Let's get that one put away. The next one looks like the same filament. I wonder if any of these are glow in the dark. I have seen a glittery silver that will glow in the dark, but this looks almost the same. I'm not going to open this one because I think on camera it will look identical. So I'll have to just determine what the difference is. Another situation here. These also look the same. So I don't know why I received 2 of everything, but let's open up one of these blues. And what I'll probably do is end up giving one of these samples away to somebody else. So I'll try to spread the love a little bit with Zyltech, and others can see what the Zyltech filament prints like, and I'll try to just kind of spread it out to a few different people who would be probably good customers for them. So this blue is really cool. It's got a nice sheen to it. It reminds me a little bit of some of that other silk filament, but this is a more, I guess, auto body type of sheen instead of like really shiny. It's more subtle here. So that's a Zyltech blue PLA. They probably call it something like a silk or something along those lines if you're going to search for it on their website. If you give me some time, I'll have it on my website soon enough, and I'll have a direct link to it. Let's look at these reds. So here we have some red. This doesn't have a tear thing. I'm going to go ahead and just cut this open. All right. So again, it has that really nice silky sheen to it. It looks really good. The red is more muted. It's like trying to think of a good comparison for you. It's just a more subtle red, or a darker, deeper red. I'm trying to think of something that it might compare to, but it's really nice looking. And it looks like it's coming through on camera. Okay, I wonder how it looks on the stream right now. Let me jump over to the YouTube thing. I need to just mute that. And I'm going to try to catch this up and see where I'm at. So, but yeah, looking at this, yep. So it looks like it's coming through YouTube pretty realistically, color-wise, from what I'm seeing in real life. So it looks really nice. So that is the Zyltech red there. It does not want to go back into its package. All right. And this looks like silk gold. So it looks like Zyltech does call this silk. So you can look up the silk red or the silk blue if you were interested in either of those two. And this one's the silk gold. And it's more like on a straw color side of gold. Instead of, you know, so gold can vary a lot. You can get almost to a greenish color or a really dark brown color. There's just different interpretations of what gold is going to look like. So it can be a real challenge, and everybody has a preference. So this one is on the lighter side of the gold color. It looks more like on a hay or a straw side of gold. I mean, maybe if you are turning straw into gold, this would be it. But it has that nice silky sheen to it. It does look really nice, and I can't wait to print with this as well. Silk filaments usually have a behavior to them. When you extrude them, they seem to swell as it comes out of the extruder, and that's quite normal for silk filaments. And I'll see if this also does the same thing. Now the swelling usually doesn't matter because you know, when you're laying it down in layers, that's not really an effect. But if you're extruding just in free air to load your nozzle or load the filament and clear the old color, then you'll notice that once it comes out, it will like retract a little bit and swell up. All right, this is a really cool glitter blue. So this is on the glitter side again. The color here, it does look darker in real life than what's coming through on the camera. So it's a nice dark blue. It is translucent. I can see through it. So it depends on what you're going to use it for. And then, of course, all the silver flakes does lighten up the color a lot. But that looks really nice, too. You guys are going to see a lot of filament today. All right. So this is a repeat. All right. So here we have a silk green. I can already tell I like this color. It's a nice, nice dark green color. And let's look at that on camera. Now this one on camera, this is coming out a little bit more blue on camera. The green is a nice grass green. it's like that darker grass green. But right now on camera, it looks like it's coming out a little bit dark. Unfortunately, there's not much control on the Logitech stuff. I do use the Logitech cam for the fly cam. So there isn't much color control there. I wonder if it works better on this camera. Let's see what this looks like. Focus camera. Yeah, it looks a little bit better there. So, yeah, the main camera I use there is it's a much better camera, but it's bulkier, so it's harder to use as like a close-up cam or a fly cam because I don't have a cameraman to control it. But that was the Zyltech grass green there, green silk there, and the last one I have from Zyltech is a white silk. So let's see what this one looks like. So that one looks on camera like it's coming through okay. So the color looks pretty accurate there. And this has a really nice sheen to it. Of course, with any of the silks, that highlight you see in it is not just because I have bright lights here, but because the silks absolutely pick up these colors. So this is really awesome. So yeah, if you're looking for a nice white, and the nice thing about this white, I've seen a lot of different silks. The nice thing about this white is it doesn't have much of a yellow cast to it. So that could be very good if you're looking for more of a pure white silk. And that is it from Zyltech. Thank you much to Zyltech. What I'm going to do is, of course, print the Marvins for the website and for the board. I will be at Murph, so you will see these at Murph. And then the rest of the samples I'm going to distribute, spread out to various people who either come to the 3D printing nights I offer, or maybe to some other people in the community who want to try some of these colors, because they are really impressive. I do like the silks, and they're not overwhelming with the shininess. They're more subtle, kind of like a satin type of finish to it. And then, of course, I have a lot of great stickers from Zyltech as well. So these are pretty awesome. Again, the fly cam seems to be doing a lot of blue cast right now. That's just what it is. Okay, so I had forgotten about this. So I have a Protopasta package. This is the Protopasta subscription. And let's go ahead and see what this has in it. All right. And that is that. Okay, so this is Nathan's Grape Candy PLA. And I guess this is from their, they have these experiences where you can go out to Protopasta and make your own filaments. And I guess these are probably part of those experiences. So this is what people have come up with. This reminds me, so they have like, I think they call it Empire or Galactic Empire or something. It reminds me of that color. I'd have to look at them side by side to kind of find the differences. But on memory. Now on camera, this is coming out pretty dull, but in real life, it's an absolutely stunning purple. Here, let me see if the other camera will pick it up better. Let's see, focus. The purple is really nice. So that's what we have. Let's get that on there. And that's called Nathan's Grape Candy. Factory Direct. All right. Serenity's Cherry Pie. Let's look at this. This is another Protopasta. And I'm opening these up because I'm going to get these all printed this week anyway, so it doesn't matter. This comes across to me very much like the grape candy, as far as like the glitter and what kind of glitter was used and the sheen. So it's almost complementary to the other one. But this comes through very good on camera. That is very close to what I'm seeing anyway. So you can see what that is. Hey, John Mack, how are you doing? Having a good, fun Sunday? I'm just opening up all these packages here. Okay, this last one is Serenity's Windy Unicorn. So I guess Serenity made some good choices here, so they decided to do it. Now this almost reminds me of their Winter Blue, except it's a little bit darker. But it has almost that same sort of color to it. It might even be, yeah, it's a little bit translucent, which is probably what reminds me of that Winter Blue. And it looks like that's coming through pretty good on the fly cam. Cleaning house. Awesome. Yeah, I should probably be cleaning house. But I'm doing this instead, and I make a huge mess, and my wife hates it. And I think I've said before that it really gets away in the way of a few other things here. So I have a nice little earth sticker that came with this box. Let's see, endless possibilities sticker. A thank you card. A safety warning disclaimer. I'm not sure what all that's about, but we'll go for that. I think that's some sort of plastic bag safety warning. And then I got lucky, 3 Sour Patch. You know, if instead of the green one, I had a purple one, it would line up with the filament. They'd be the same. Hey, Sholem, how's it going, man? So 3 Sour Patch came with that. So that is the Endless Possibilities box. I guess I should say bag because it doesn't come in a box. And we'll save that. And I don't need the suffocation warning. It's really weird. I don't know how you would get those little bags and suffocate with them. But I guess maybe it's a California law, but they're in Seattle, so I don't know. Okay, so this next one is from Filament One. Now, this is the first time I've ever seen one of these boxes. This is their brand new mini box. So I'm really excited to see what they put in it. Since it's the very first release of it, it might have an extra gift or something that may not always come with it, but we'll see. Everything in California causes cancer. I just don't want to go to that state. So let's get this thing open. Let's see what's inside of this Profi box. And I've never seen this. I don't think I've even seen a leak on YouTube or on Twitter. Probably not been on Twitter as much as I should be. So, all right, let's see. So first thing I notice is it has this nice little card here. So they talk about all the filament samples in here. And they talk about an accessory. So every month, I guess you get an accessory. And there is a code on this. I'll cover the code out of respect for them. But there is a discount code on this. It probably expires today because it looks like it's coded to November. However, you know, it is kind of like that Black Friday, Cyber Monday weekend. So you probably get a better deal right now anyway. And yep. So this is pretty cool. A lot of nice filaments in there. Let's see. Nice. Stroopwafel. Very cool. I like getting the little mini stroopwafels. A Filament One paper pad, notepad. Pretty nice there. I don't think that this is the accessory this month, but it has this nice subtle stripes to it. I think that came through. All right, the first filament, Filament One wood, and they call it rose. So let's look at this rose wood. So the Filament One comes in these zipper bags, and the samples are pretty large here. Resealable zipper bag, and it comes with a little tiny desiccant pack in there too. And this is the rosewood. It looks like it's coming through okay on camera. It's pretty much what I'm seeing there. It has a rough texture to it, almost like maybe like a cork or something type of texture to it. So I can't wait to print with this. So that is the wood. Maybe it's a little bit more brown in real life than it's coming through on camera, but that's pretty much it. Let's get that put away. All right. I'm making quite a pile of filament over there. Okay, this next one is Filament One PLA Pro Select Glint Green. So the Filament One box is interesting because you're only going to get Filament One filaments, and the Protopasta box is interesting for the same reason, because you're only going to get their filaments. And the Protopasta box is even more interesting because you might get filaments you can't buy. So that's also, I don't know. I would think that you would want to say, okay, you like this, buy a roll of it. So this green is really nice. Again, the Logitech camera here is just not doing it justice. I'm going to try to get it on this camera up here. Left and right, left and right. Everything's mirrored for me. It looks pretty good on that camera. It's a really nice green, and it has, of course, that glint to it. So, awesome. The nice thing, I guess, about the Profi box is that you can go buy their filament if you like the color a lot. Filament One Pro Select Traffic White. But maybe the problem with the Filament One box is eventually they're going to probably ship you everything, and then you don't really need the box anymore, maybe, or they're forced to continuously develop. Now, this white is very bright. It looks like it's getting blown out on camera. It is that bright. It's a very clean white. It doesn't have any yellow or blue cast to it that I see. I actually look forward to printing that because I like finding very good whites. Let's see if this camera will blow it out. Probably, yeah. My exposure's not really set right for this anyway. But yeah, it really is just a really clean, pure white. I don't know. If you've ever tried to buy whites before, it's very interesting because when you print them out, it's like you'll start to see some will look a little bit more blue or cold, and some of them will look a little bit more yellow or warm. So it's hard to find the right, if you just want pure. That right now, at least in this environment, looks very pure white, or right in the middle of both, with no color cast. This next one is Pro Select Silver Silk. So this looks nice. Let's see. It looks like it's coming through okay on camera. I want to say in person, it looks more gray. On camera, it looks maybe a little bit more silver than it is because of the sheen. But in person, it looks more like a shiny gray PLA. Yeah, you have to kind of catch under light. It might be like just some differences in there. What are you doing today, Sean? Having fun? All right, and it looks like we're down to the last thing in this box. I don't think, yeah, they didn't send any. They didn't send any stickers, which is kind of odd, I guess. So it looks like the gift is Filament One Premium PTFE Bowden tubing. It looks like a meter of it. So really nice. It's orange, which is cool. So that's awesome. So yeah, I always can use some more Bowden tubing. I look for it. I think that's the accessory of the month. So every month they send you an accessory, and how many filaments was that? 4 filaments? Or is that 5? An accessory and 4 filaments. And it looks like you get some discounts with those as well. So that's very awesome. And I look forward to printing those. So all of this is going to get printed this week. Okay. Let's go on over to a alien UFO box. I think, let me find the older one. Yeah, I have months of this stuff, guys. This is October box. I have not opened this box. I think this one has a t-shirt, so we'll see. Let's go ahead and get this guy open. And on the box, of course, they have some nice artwork. Every month, he gets a custom box made. Alien 3D makes a custom box for each month, and that's really nice because I know that takes a lot of extra effort. So, sorry for the terrible insert. As I write this letter, the night packing UFOs, matching orders with t-shirt sizes, and in order to get them out, I'm leaving for Earth. So this is right before Earth, and he's just trying to get everything out, and he's scrambling. So, all right. So first thing first, awesome t-shirt. I do not actually own an Alien 3D t-shirt. I do have the hat. I'm not wearing it today. I'm wearing this hat made by John Mack. It's an awesome hat, and I love it. And I got one for my wife. The one I got for my wife has like a multicolored pastel stitching in it, which is awesome. So if you need any hats or anything, talk to John Mack. He knows how to get it done. Filament Colors sticker is next in this box. Some Halloweeny stickers. They do not appear to be 3D printed related. Time and Space sticker. A Walter beard. So it looks like you get some 3M tape. It looks like it might be automotive level tape to stick this beard to your face. I don't think I'll need to do that. I have a pretty good beard already, but who knows? Let's see. Okay. The 3M stuff. Thick double-sided sticky tape. And then, let's see. This is the, I guess, the wad of cotton that you get. And let's see. Try to get this opened up. You know, although this was meant for Halloween as like a little funny costume, I guess this could apply now because we're getting so close to Christmas. So, you know. Yeah, so I get like a little strandy thing. Okay, there we go. There. I'm Walter now. Yeah? No? I don't know. Okay. So, it's cute. It's a cute idea. I don't think it's a practical idea. Okay. Annabelle's Abba Zaba Chewy Taffy Peanut Butter Center. I'll have to try it. I've never heard of that before. Some Starbursts. So this is a whole bunch of candy box. Some Nerds. We've all seen Nerds before. Some Chewy Sweet Tarts. Some more Starbursts. And what is this? 3D Passion Cloud Gray. Let me get this on camera for you. Walter doesn't have a Santa beard. Yes, the hat's from Amazon. John just brought up that the hat's from Amazon. So this hat I had special ordered from Amazon. And because he didn't have the style with the pre-rips in it, and I wanted that. It did have a funny detergent smell or something to it. That smell's gone away after wearing it for a week or two. Yeah, if you need one with the rips already done to it, I guess you have to get it special ordered through Amazon. But John Mack is able to get it embroidered for you. So this is 3D Passion Cloud Gray. Now this is a very interesting gray, and let's see if the camera looks a little bit choppy right now. Let's see if it'll clear up. I don't know why it looks like it's degraded. Is it degraded for you guys too? Let me jump over to my YouTube. Yeah, my whole stream looks kind of choppy here. That's really bad. All right, I'll have to try to fix that. It does look great. So it's a gray, but it's almost like this light blue gray. And that's what makes it unique. Unfortunately, the stream quality is looking really bad. Maybe if I pause this, I don't know if I'm using too much at once on the computer. I need to probably switch back over to a, what do you call it? Maybe I'll have to use a network cable and instead of Wi-Fi. So that's my fault, guys. But this is a very interesting, like a light bluish, gray-white color. Very interesting color. I do not have anything else like this. So that I look forward to adding to my board. I'm going to have to figure out where I'm going to stick it on the board. I'll probably put it closer to the whites. Next one is Praline Red PLA. Now this red does look very pale, almost kind of between a red and an orange. So that's going to be very interesting. I have a lot of trouble finding really strong reds, and that's just because that's what I'm after. Now, if you're after kind of like a more mild red or something that's like a red orange, this might be closer. Or maybe this is somewhere between the pink and the pink and red, but it's definitely not one of the stronger reds out there. It does have a light color to it. All right. So the UFO box comes with an accessory every month, a project every month, and 4 filaments. So it's really good. This is a glow-in-the-dark blue PLA from Hello 3D. So glow-in-the-dark blue. And I actually, I bought a full roll of this stuff because I used it in a project. I wish I had a project to show, or I wish I had a way to show the project real quick. But I used this filament in a multicolor project. So it was for a Raspberry Pi case that I designed. And what I wanted is in the Raspberry Pi case, I put in some LEDs that powered off of the Pi. And when the LEDs go out, such as when turning it off or at the end of the night or something, I still wanted it to glow blue when it was over. And it worked perfectly for that project. All right, next one, Filament One Red Orange. So this is interesting. So the other red I was just looking at, I thought looked kind of red-orange. This one, to me, does not look red-orange. It just looks orange. Now, I know maybe on this camera, and especially with the lousy quality coming through right now, it might look, yeah, I know it's really pixelated. You know, let me go find a network cable. If perhaps we can all, you know, that's weird. My wife left and the looks like it might have improved. Let's see. Let me see what it looks like. Yeah. So this looks just orange to me, not red orange. So interesting choice. And I know on camera it probably came through more like a red, but and yep, we'll look at this last item. Whatever, this is the project, I think. So mystery black bag here. And what I'll do is I'll finish up this box. I'll go find a network cable and try to hardwire this in. Hopefully that works and improve the quality here, hopefully. Ooh, I see 3D Maker Noob is assembling a massive delta. That's probably where everybody is. Jump back over to here and let's look at what's in this mystery package here. Ooh, so this is a nanopolymer adhesive. Looks like it came with an applicator brush. And then here is, and I lost it. There it went. There is the nanopolymer. So, very cool adhesive. I don't recommend using that for the Walter beard. What else? Then we have this nice package of electronic bits. Let me see what's in here. And all right, I have a USB cable. I have some buttons. Let me move this out of the way. I have looks like a circuit board is in there. Yep. This looks like a Nano, an Arduino Nano. I know that didn't come through. Ooh, cool. Okay. Awesome. I actually like that. So this is a 7 LED LED button. It's probably addressable, which means that you can turn on and off each one individually. This looks almost like a filament, but it feels way too thin. So this must be, if I were to guess, a optical light display, because that clear tube, it's not a tube, it's solid, but that clear solid is way too thin to be a filament, and it's a technique to do optical lighting. It came with some battery connectors, and an on-off switch, and a push button as well. So that's all in here. A lot of little loose bits that I'm not going to take out. And maybe the polymer is meant to glue it in, or maybe the polymer is just the accessory this month. I don't know. So throw those in there and move that out of the way. I'm running out of room. Okay, guys, I'm going to go run and grab a Ethernet cable, plug that directly into the wall, and see if that clears up all the pixelation. If it does, maybe I'll have to look at a new Wi-Fi. But after that, we're going to look at this Alien 3D box. So give me about 3 seconds here, figuratively. All right, I'm back, guys. Sorry about that. I found an Ethernet cable. Plug it into my network jack over here. And I'm going to plug it into the laptop over here. I think I have to flip a flap. Yeah, I have to flip a flap, and then it fits right in. I feel like I'm saying, ooh, it does not stay. The little tab might be broken. Okay. I don't know if that helps. I don't even know if the computer is going to auto switch networks and maintain my stream. So, yeah, I wonder what happens if I say turn off Wi-Fi. It does show I have 2 connections. If the stream drops, I will be back. I'm going to turn off Wi-Fi and pray for the best. So Okay. So it looks like I had to refresh the page. Hopefully this works out. And let me try to get the fly cam back on because it looks like it disconnected that. So part of this might be because StreamYards doesn't support 2 cameras yet. And because I can't do 2 cameras, I kind of am streaming twice instead of just doing some little tricks with the software. So hopefully I'm back, and hopefully the pixelation is lessened. So fly cam, something like that. Let me do the Pro Cam there, and for audio, boom. Okay, and let me jump back over here and add that to stream. Okay, did I lose everybody, and is everything working okay? I do apologize for that. Let me see. Let me fast forward this stuff. Let me see if it's looking okay on YouTube. Okay, that looks better on YouTube. And I guess that looks better. I mean, it is a Logitech cam, so it is looking better. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's get this thing opened up and look inside of this. So, nope, I think I saw some on YouTube. Nope. Okay, so let's go ahead and get this one open here. And let me get rid of this candy. Stickers from the October one. All right. Now, of course, as always, custom box every month. Happy Thanksgiving on the back. And some nice trees and stuff, I guess. So now the weird thing is, and maybe this is, it says postage due on it, but they didn't ask me for any extra money, and they didn't write any amount due on there. Maybe this one slightly kind of was teetering on the edge of the postage amount. So, ooh, orange and black cherry Twizzlers. Very interesting. We have a Alien 3D note card there. 1 second, please. Back. There's the mic. Okay. So yeah, we have a nice little postcard here. Let's see what else we have here. I don't want to get to that yet. What is this? A scraper, it says? I don't know. Shave bar. Oops. Shave bar deburring system. I guess this is the accessory for the month. All right. So plastic handle here. Let's see. It has a button release in the back, I think, to remove the cap. Let's see if I can remove that cap. It's really hard. Okay, so it's I don't see anything really in there, but there's everything there. Maybe that's a storage area. And then I also have the bits. So these are really helpful for 3D printing. Sorry about the barking, guys. My little dog likes to go out, and he likes to make a lot of noise. So this is a deburring tool. Let me see. There's a button on the side you have to push, and it looks like it locks in. So the deburring tool is really helpful if you have like a little elephant foot on your 3D print or anything. Hey, how's it going? You do it. So let's take a print, for example. This one doesn't really need it. This is a simple birdhouse design I used to show in my monthly 3D printing meetup to show Fusion 360 modeling. So I did a chamfer on the edges. So I don't really have any burrs, but what you would do is take it along the edge and run it down like that. And you end up peeling off just a little bit. And if you're working with fit minimum parts or anything like that, this is a great way to kind of just take that edge off, especially if you have the elephant foot from printing a little bit too close to the bed. It'll cause a little bit of a spread, and then you'll feel that like little lip on the edge of your print. So these are very useful for that. The blades seem nice. The tool itself it feels very light and plasticky. But I do like the quick release mechanism that it has. So that's awesome. And it does feel like it locks the tool in, and it does seem functional. So really cool. And that, I'm assuming, is the accessory for the month. Some candy corn. So those are always yummy. And some more stickers. I have 3D Print Viking. And I have a Graybeard 3D sticker. I wonder where he got that. We'll jump to the accessory maybe. I have some kind of noisemaker, it looks like, because it has a speaker on it. So 3 batteries, headphone jack. I don't know what happens when I push these buttons. It sounds like a turkey. Here, let me get it near the mic. Okay, what happens if I push the other button? I don't know. It sounds the same to me. Yeah. I don't know. So the project is always meant to be used. Can I turn it off somehow? Okay. The project's always meant to be used with a 3D printing element to it. So that is, I assume, meant to go into a turkey or something like that. That goes gobble, gobble. All right. So the first filament I have is Filament One Gold Silk Pro Select PLA. Let's look at that. It's looking pretty good on camera. So I think we looked at a gold earlier today, and like I said, some golds will be a very like a brownish color, and that's more of this one, and some will come out more like a hay or a straw or a very light yellow color, and then you can get some even with some green cast to them or some orange cast to them. So this is the more darker color of gold that you find in many plastics. And it's a preference thing. If you want the light one, go for one. If you want a dark one, go for the other. All right. Next is 3D Warhorse. I don't think I've had 3D Warhorse before. Flesh PLA. Now they call it flesh. That's interesting. It is almost like a pale orange. I don't see, my fly cam still seems pixelated, although I know I'm not on a Wi-Fi network right now. I am fully active here. Let me look at what it looks like on YouTube. I'm still pixelated on YouTube. I just don't get it, guys. I do not get it. All right. I did what I could. It is apparently not a Wi-Fi issue. Network issue of some sort. I'll have to look into it. Maybe I'll update to a gigabit. Maybe that'll do it. I am running 50 megabits right now, but that should be more than enough to send up two videos. So anyway, this comes through a bit more like an orange, a pale orange. Yeah, maybe with maybe a little bit. You could maybe say it's peach, but it's interesting. It's definitely a unique color, but I wouldn't call it flesh. It has just a little too much orange in it for me. Uh, 3D Passion Atlantic Sky PLA. This is a nice sky blue. It looks very good. Let me get it out of the package here. Almost looks like it had like a little silky effect to it. Now on the stream, it is coming through darker. I know it's also coming through pixelated, but it's coming through darker than it appears in real life. This is a nice, like a nice baby blue, nice baby blue color. Yeah. So comes through okay there. I'm going to speed along a little bit more because if I'm coming through pixelated, there's not much of a reason for me to be showing these filaments that closely. So I'll speed along a little bit more here. These guys, GreenGate 3D, clear recycled PETG. GreenGate 3D does all recycled filaments, and their recycled PETG absolutely looks amazing. They have a cool purple out there, but this is their clear, and it looks absolutely clear. It doesn't have any color cast, even though it is recycled. So pretty awesome there. You get rid of that box. All right, next we have a maker box. Actually, this is a newer one. I'll go to the older one first. Here's the older maker box. I picked this one up at Earth, so it was a direct pickup, so it didn't actually get shipped, so it wasn't sealed. So fill extruder card, cool. And then a card that says read this, and it has a code on it for you to get discounts. All right, so first I have eSun. I can't pronounce that. Jacinth? Jacinth. So Jacinth. This is a super, super silky. I want to say it's like a red orange. Super silky, super shiny. Unlike some of the other ones we saw earlier, which were more subtle on their silk. Okay, Veracity Pro PLA green. This is a very nice green. Very solid. Now, of course, the maker box, all of them come in resealable bags, and all the bags have a desiccant in them. And this one is a very nice green. It's a very, I want to say middle of the road green. It's not too light. It's not dark. I know it came through dark on the camera, but that's okay. This is GreenGate. This is the same clear PETG we saw earlier. So I'm not going to open that one up. Nylon 645 black. This is from Talman. The label's a little bit faded, but that's okay, and we'll see the black. Now, although you know, when I'm shopping for whites, so this stuff feels really soft. It feels almost like a TPU. Very soft feel to it. Really nice though. But yeah, as I was saying, whites tend to have a lot of different shades to them. You can have blues, you can have yellows, and you can have somewhere in between. Blacks, they all pretty much come out black. There are some exceptions, but that's the one area on my board and on my website. I start to look at the blacks, and I'm like, okay, these are all pretty much looking similar. So really, it's just pick the material properties you want out of them, and make sure you get a good filament with good consistency. So. Now the Nylon 645 seemed awesome. I'll have to try that sometime. Filament nozzle cleaner. So MakerBox usually doesn't give away a gift, so that's unusual. Maybe they're changing their mind. Okay, and then I have this awesome bag of neon from Push Plastic. These 4 samples are all about 63 grams each. So I have the mega box. So the first 4 filaments you saw are considered like the Explorer box, which are more advanced materials. And then these are all easy to print PLA. Now, the one thing I'll say about this, this neon, I already actually have all these, except this marble in here. This marble is unique because unlike other marbles, and I know this is not going to show through. I don't know which camera's looking better right now, but this only has a speck every so often in it. One speck of black every so often. Almost like vanilla bean ice cream or something, where you see those little specks of black in there every once in a while. This is not like other marble filaments. In fact, they may even call it vanilla bean. I'll have to look it up. I've never seen one like it before. Let's see if we can get it on this one. And you know what I might do? I'm going to take myself off camera, and maybe that'll help the quality. And that's not good. All right. Let me see what I can do here. Can you hear me now? So these are all from eSun. Really nice filaments. I'm hoping my audio is coming through. Do I have an easy way to test that? Where is audio? Yeah, see, I see the little dots moving. So hopefully it's fixed. I guess what happened is when I removed myself from the stream to try to improve the video quality, removing that camera also removed the sound with it. And I'm going to have to get to the bottom of this. I don't know a great way to do it because when I first started this stream, both cameras looked great. And then later on, it started to degrade. And I'm wondering, is this something on the StreamYard side? Is it on the YouTube side? Or is it on my side? I really don't know. I actually switched my network connection over to wired. And it's not really improved it. So I don't know. So next we have some natural hips from Toner Plastics. Very clean white, almost translucent looking. Filament PM FR Jet White. FR Jet. Filament PM uses some weird names for their materials. And then you look them up sometimes and it just means PLA. All right. Flexibility from 3D. So this 3D place, this stuff is super flexible. You can see it sagging in the bag. I'm going to go ahead and take this out because it is a zipper bag here. This stuff is, you can see that. I'm still lagging. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you, man. I've gone to, I guess the best I can do there is I'm hooked to the network. So this stuff is very, very soft. This is going to be a challenge to print for most printers. They recommend slow speed, of course, a 80 to 100 bed, and a 230 to 250 hot end. If you're using like a Mark III style or Mark 8 style hot end, which is usually on most of the cheaper printers, you don't want to go above 240. So if you are printing something like this, then try to stay below 240 and go as slow as possible to get through that. But it is very soft. Nice color orange though. And the last one is PLA Candy Apple Golden Pearl from Atomic. I don't know if I've seen this one. I have a lot of Atomic filaments. So I guess this is a nice deep red with a gold flake in it. And that gold flake is almost giving it an orange appearance. So, yeah, why? Why is it so laggy? Maybe if I pause that, try not to shove so much through the pipe. Yeah, I really don't know, guys. So PLA Gold Flake. I used to use some sort of streaming software on this MacBook. Used to use this other streaming software that was like locally installed. And I went to StreamYards because it makes some things easier. But maybe I'll try the other software and see if I have the same video quality and lag problems that I have with StreamYard and see if I can isolate the problem. Because maybe it's me, maybe it's them. I really don't know. All right. How to give a dice calendar as a gift. So Pips Mountain, I think is what this is called, has they make specialty dice, and I guess they're giving away a dice calendar, or I think sometimes called an advent calendar. Jelly Box DIY 3D printer. Now these are just the postcards that are in the bottom of the maker box. G-Code Me. I'm not sure what G-Code Me is. Let me see. Finally, a place to upload and download G-Code and slicer profiles. So crowdsourced slicer settings and G-Code. Very interesting. And then another eSun pamphlet. So I showed that on the last one. I won't show it again. Show them, am I still lagging? Did turning off my YouTube help at all? I'm going to have to maybe even give up live streaming if I can't get that solved, because I don't know what else to do. All right. Amazon package, number 1, because I'm out of maker boxes and everything else. I believe these relate to 3D printing. I don't know. I might open it up and it might be a pair of socks, guys. We'll see. That's part of the mystery of Amazon. Okay, that's it. This is, I don't know what this is. A logic analyzer. There we go. I think what this is for is I can hook it up to like 3D printer controller boards or many other things. It came with a series of pins to hook it up to boards, and I can directly interface with the board. And then a USB cable for it, I guess, to program it. Let's see what this next one is. Some probe pins. So still same, still lagging. So these probe pins are going to help me hook up this logic analyzer to different parts on different boards and stuff. It lets me just clamp to it. And I'm going to use it for Arduino projects or Raspberry Pi projects. This next Amazon package, let's see. Aha. So my son is having problems. Now this came a little bit bent. I hope it's okay because this is a printer bed. So I'll probably try to do this today. This is a Zyltech 3D magnetic printer bed, and this should be 2 parts. So you have a magnet and another magnet, and they go together, and you stick this to your printer. And this is for his Monoprice Maker Select Mini. Monoprice had a good deal this week on their Select Mini Pro, which already comes with a magnetic bed. He has the older one. So printer DIY, something like that. And if you have any problems, email them. Okay, we don't need to email them. And the other thing that came in that is a WinSyn high quality factory outlet Ender 3 Pro dual gear extruder. So this has like the Bondtech style gears to it. But it's an extruder, and I got this to hopefully adapt to my son's Maker Select Mini because his extruder drive gear does not grip filament well. That it's just like one of those classic straight up and down teeth that's just bolted onto a motor. So it just doesn't grip the filament well, and I'm hoping that this dual drive Bondtech style will grip that filament. Here, let me show you the style I'm talking about. So it actually like wraps around the filament there, and it's going to grip it, and it's going to help drive it through without slipping. He has printed some pretty cool stuff, and what I'll do is I'll probably start another stream. Maybe I'll jump back over to, hey John Mac, probably jump back over to maybe another way of streaming, and I'll start another stream, and maybe I'll do the bed upgrade and the upgrade to the extruder live. I don't even know if this works on his. This is meant for an Ender 3. This is a complete experiment, but for as cheap as this was, I figured it was worth a try. This next one I don't think is 3D printing. Yeah. It's an Echo. This is just for the living room. No big deal. All right. And this box, I don't know. Let's see what's in it. I think it might be 3D printing related. I don't remember. All right. A lot of little things. What is this? What did I order? Okay, so I got a little mouse. This mouse I got for the MacBook because I've been playing a lot of Age of Empires, and I just wanted a stupid little mouse with an actual buttons and stuff because Age of Empires hates a trackpad. And what is this? Ooh, okay, this is cool. Lee Powell. This is a 15-inch monitor. This was on sale, and it has, so most of these little monitors are usually just USB powered, but this one actually takes HDMI, so I can use other things to drive it, such as a Raspberry Pi. But having this extra monitor will be really nice, especially when I'm working downstairs, and I can just stick this on the wall somehow. I'll probably 3D print a mount for it somehow. Let's go ahead and look at this Lee Powell 15-inch monitor. It does have 3.5 millimeter jack, HDMI, etc., and USB-C. And I'm hoping that this will hook to the Mac real easy, as well as I have Echo. Oh no, you like the Echo Dot? Yes. So this is my second Echo Dot. I'm like, no more video problems, please, 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 no more video problems. Yeah, this is my second Echo Dot, and I also ordered. They have a brand new one that shows the time on the side of it. I'm going to put that in the bedroom, but I don't get it until later in December. This week, I should get notification, or I should receive this week the Engravinator beta. So I'll be assembling that live. Another reason I want to, well, one of the reasons I wanted to go through and open all this stuff is because I want this out of the way when the Engravinator comes. So first thing first, I get a USB plug for it. It is, wow. Oh, okay. It's a 2 amp output. Very simple USB plug. And it appears to be USB 3. And I assume you need this if you're using HDMI. If you are using USB 3 to your computer, then you probably don't need any power. It looks like it came with a screen protector. So very cool. It came with its own screen protector. It feels like a hard plastic. Obviously, it has sticky stuff on it. Lee Powell warranty card. 3 years. To go 3-year and 6-month warranty. Kind of weird. And then a Lee Powell gift card. And oh, interesting. So this gift card says if I go give them a review and their order in my order ID, I get something for free. I don't know. I paid for this with my own money. I didn't get anything from Lee Powell. I only bought this one for 2 reasons. One reason was it had actual HDMI plug on it. And the other reason, well, maybe 3 reasons. The other reason is it has this nice little kind of like iPad style case where it will fold back and hold it up. So that's pretty cool. Here's the thickness of it. So we have some ports over there, and I'll turn it around. And we have, looks like some ports over there. So I have USB-C, mini HDMI, and 3.5. And on the other side, I have another USB-C. Now, the 2 USB-Cs makes me nervous. I hope that I don't need to plug it in while using USB-C. I hope it doesn't need 2 power inputs. So that's a hope. It actually came with its own HDMI cable, which is nice. A lot of times when you buy budget things, they don't come with all the cables. And it comes with a USB-C cable. So not only did it come with a power cable, but it came with an actual USB-C cable. And a user guide. Now, you guys think I should plug it in? Let's see what happens. I had a Raspberry Pi 4. I accidentally gave it to my boss. So I don't have a Raspberry Pi 4 anymore. So here we go. Let's see. I do not know what's going to happen if I plug this into my laptop while streaming. The same laptop that's streaming. I mean, how does this thing fold? Not sure how that works. Maybe that's how it holds. I don't know. Or does it fold this way somehow? No, it must be that. Or it's something like that. Who knows? Okay. So you see the monitor. It does have a plastic film over it. This is not a screen protector. It's an actual film. Oops. I guess I folded the base wrong, and the whole thing came off. It's the entire monitor is magnetic. Okay. So I don't know. Maybe it's like this. So the entire monitor appears to have like a magnetic back to it, and that's how this case is attached. All right, USB-C cable to the laptop. All good again, just FYI. Thank you, Sean. Now, when I plug this into the laptop, this could be the end of the stream. This could work. This could choose not to work. I really don't know. Let's find out. Okay, so I just noticed this before I plug this in. It's going to require a little acrobats. On the back here, oops, let me flip it this way. On the back, there are labels. So this USB-C has that little lightning bolt next to it, which tells me that it's power only. And this USB-C actually says, or actually has a USB-C symbol on it, a USB symbol. It's not even a USB-C symbol. So I'm going to assume I need to plug into that side of it. All right. So let's get this plugged in. Oops. I'm trying to plug into the HDMI port. Not good. The cable is going to have to go right in front there. And this is going to be weird because I am plugging into a USB-C through an adapter card, etc., etc. I'm not seeing any power. Oops, my screen just flickered. Ooh, look at that, guys. Right out of the bat. It's not mirroring my screen. It looks like it's an extended display now. How do I get over there? Am I over there? Yeah. Right out of the bat, it just popped right up. Fully powered, right off of USB-C. Hey, not a bad purchase. I think I got a pretty good deal on this. I think it was under $100. I like having a second monitor when I work, and because it is universal, I'll be able to use it with my work laptop or this laptop. So that's pretty awesome, guys. I am sorry for the glare. It doesn't look bad from this side. I know the camera is just picking it up because I have a lot of lights on in this room. So I do apologize for the glare off of it, but it looks to be pretty cool. The shirt today is 3D Printing Group or something. They also make a subscription box. Due to some billing errors and whatnot, I am no longer a subscriber. But I got this in one of the last boxes I received from them. I wish I was still a subscriber, but I got tired of trying to fix the billing errors. So, and we did not even need to read the user guide that came with the monitor. Lead tile monitor from Amazon. Pretty cool. I'll have to write a review. It looks like it has speakers too. I don't know if I can get them to output. Probably with HDMI they would output. With the MacBook as it is through USB-C, I probably have to hook up the 3.5 millimeter jack to it. Because I can't see what I'm doing because it's mirrored for me, I'm not going to try to fix that. But I know I can go into my display settings somewhere. And in my display settings on my arrangement, I think I can say mirror. I can cancel this. Now you guys see what I'm doing. So it's a hollow mirror effect. Let me switch right back over to this guy here. Where is it? I know the StreamYard URL might actually be on screen right now. And hopefully it's not echoey. I'll remove this guy from the stream. Thank you today for watching today. I know that I've had a few video glitches, or actually a lot of video glitches. I apologize for that. I need to figure it out. I might have to switch away from StreamYards, or it might be my brand new MacBook, because MacBooks make everything harder. But things other than that seem to go well. I have a huge pile of stuff here in front of me. And of course, in the back, I do have this huge box of toys I showed earlier. You can kind of see it right here. This huge box of toys that I've been 3D printing for the Toys for Tots. And I have about 2 rolls of filament left to go through. And once I'm done, I'm shipping all that back. And that's going back this week. This week I have an engravinator coming. It's a beta, so this is one of the first ones out there in the wild. I'm going to be assembling that. Next week, on about December 9th, I expect a shipping notification from Prusa that my Prusa Mini is coming out, and I'll be doing a live stream for the Prusa Mini once I receive it, and I'm going to assume around December 12th. I'm going to make it a priority to do it the day I get it. To get a live stream of it being built and first print on once I receive it. I am one of the earlier orders, so I ordered them the morning of the announcement. Other than that, I don't expect too many more live streams coming up. I don't think. Well, I ordered an Ender 3 as a gift for somebody. But instead of making them build it, I think I might do a live stream. I might build it and make sure everything is kind of like put together properly and tuned, because it's about an hour-and-a-half drive to go to them, and I want to make sure it's working when I leave it. So I'll probably have that live stream. And lastly, I am building a computer for the same person. And if you guys want to see a live stream of a computer build, let me know, and maybe I'll work that out too. It's just not 3D printing related. So thank you everybody for joining. I'm John. You can find me on my website, graybeard3d.com, Twitter, graybeard_3d, and of course, YouTube. You're watching now. Hit subscribe if you like the video. I will work on the quality. I will improve it. Yeah, let me know what you think, and let me know if you know the answer to why I have the pixelation problems. So thank you very much for joining today. I really appreciate it. I'm going to probably start another stream. Hold on one second. I'm going to probably start another stream putting these modifications on the Monoprice Maker Select Mini today. And I don't even know if these modifications will work. They're built, well, the extruder is built for the Ender 3. I don't know if it'll work. I'm just going to see. And so you'll get to see me struggle through that, and we'll do that together. So thank you all for watching, and happy holidays to you and your family. Let's see. How do I end the stream? Let's see. End broadcast.